Bum, 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 bum. We're back. Episode.
I'm back on the lean on my talk like this.
Yeah, I talk like this. I walk like this. Episode
Music. I don't know. 40,
One.
3,
41.
Yeah, I don't know.
Last episode, it was a little delayed, but it's because the last episode was titled The Big Move. It was the last podcast in the old apartment. We are now across the hall, for the most part, settled in.
Yeah.
And it's been good. It's almost like I got so used to the neighbors and the music that like I can't relax yet. I still just feel like there's a catch, but it's just peace.
No, yeah, it's
And
just straight vibes.
It's very nice now.
Straight vibes. Yeah, I have no complaints. For some reason, like, I do feel like I can hear noise from that road more clearly. I don't know if there's just been a lot of people like blasting their music, but sometimes I'll hear music and I'm like, oh, here it is, like Alex and his girl or whatever, but then it just goes away and there's nobody in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's just from the road. I don't know why sonically these apartments just like pick up more noise.
Well, yeah, there's that, and I hear
ones.
Everyone talking, like you said, because it's like we're close to the road, which is like, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a heavy sleeper, so it's not like anything's really gonna wake me up.
No.
But it's been good. It's been good. You're going on a big trip soon.
Big trip, fans.
Big trip. Meet up in
Basement Trash meetup. Basement Trash RB meetup. It's only gonna be B, no R.
yeah.
If
Basement
any of the
B.
fans listening are in Savannah, Georgia, I will be down there. Fucking how many months are in this, or how many days are in this month? 31.
Is it 31?
I'll be there like the 31st or something, or the 1st. I'll be there on Monday. Monday to Friday. So if anybody wants to pop out.
Oh yeah.
You know, this guy was talking to me because I've been telling everybody, all the patients I see, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to Savannah, haha. And this one guy was saying that he was down there and he was like, yeah, I went to the bench from Forrest Gump. And I think he's cap. I don't know.
Did you look it up?
Well, no, because I've been to where the bench was. And and it was not there. I was told that the bench, because it's on a roundabout, that the bench was bringing so many people there that it was actually causing so much traffic there that they took the bench out and they put it in a museum.
So now the bench is stolen.
So it's not there
Locked
anymore.
away.
But this guy was like, oh yeah, I was there. I was at the bench. And I was like, I don't think you were at the bench.
Maybe he
Either
was.
he's capping, or
He was there before.
he might have been
taken
there
away.
before, or he just like hired, you know, like some fucking Iranian to give him a tour or whatever, and he just brought us some random bench and was like, here's the Forrest Gump bench.
Here's the Forrest Gump bench. Give me your money. Give me your money. It's the Forrest Gump
But
bench.
Yeah, I'll be at all the Forrest Gump stuff.
Hell yeah.
I'll be at a cat cafe.
Hell yeah. I
I'll
was
be
gonna say what's on
having-
the agenda. What else?
Cat cafe. So yeah, we get there Monday, which for me, I kind of wanted just Monday to like chill because it's still gonna be like driving. Lena booked 2 things to do that day.
What 2 things?
We're gonna go to a cat cafe,
Oh, okay.
and then at like 7:00 we have this. It's like a ghost tour,
Fuck yeah.
but it's also like a bar crawl.
Okay.
It's called Booze and Booze.
Fuck yeah.
I
That's
don't really understand how it works. Like I don't know if we like have like, I guess it's gonna be like a tour guide and just like a bunch of people, and then we just go around to different bars and they're like, okay, let's go to the next one. And they like give us like history about the town or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is. So we'll do that, and then the next day after that we have like a sunset cruise dinner thing,
Okay.
and then I guess Wednesday we'll probably hit the beach, and then I don't know. I don't really have any other plans.
Just kind of see what's up down there. What's the weather supposed to be like when you're down there?
It's like all. I mean, I guess some of the days are like kind of rainy, but like for the most part, it's like highs of like 80 and sunny and shit. I don't.
All right.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Did you pack your shorts? Did you pack your swim shorts?
No, I do need to do that. That's a
Do you
good
need
call.
swim shorts?
No, I have some.
Okay. I have a pair that'll probably fit you now
Yeah.
because they don't fit me
I
anymore.
randomly found a pair. Maybe it was ones that you already gave me before, but yeah, I have
It might have
some.
been.
So yeah, that's the vibes. I'm hoping. I need to see the path that it's gonna take us, but ideally tomorrow I drive to like Charlotte. Like I want to kind of be in like a big city in like the Carolinas or something, so we could stop, get a hotel, and then like walk around, get some food.
Oh yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Are you got to beat that Washington D.C. traffic. What time you leaving tomorrow?
I don't even give a fuck. We're leaving at 1. So
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Damn.
So yeah, I don't really care. Like, unless we leave hella fucking early, like 3 a.m., you're gonna get hit. Like, if we leave in the morning, we'll get hit by traffic. If we leave in like the afternoon, we're gonna get hit by traffic.
Yeah.
So I just kind of came to terms with that. I was like, whatever, as long as I don't get another fucking speeding ticket in Maryland.
Yeah.
Dude,
Notorious.
as soon as I see that Maryland fucking like sign, I'm just turning on the cruise control.
Yeah, dude.
I can't fucking do it again, dude. These
It's
fucking
pretty
people sent
impressive.
me another one. I've never gotten in any kind of trouble in Pennsylvania. I've only ever gotten tickets in
other states, yeah.
Maryland.
Wait, and then they have the laws where they're like, you can't be on your phone while you're driving. So you gotta watch out for that. They can get you for that.
The cameras?
No, like police can pull you over for being on
Wasn't
your
that
phone.
everywhere?
I don't think here.
I don't think that you can be on your phone and drive anyway. I'm pretty sure that's like a universal, like, you can't do that.
No. Really?
Yeah, dude.
I thought maybe it's just more strict down there. I just remember every time my family being like, don't be on your phone down here.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're definitely more strict. I've gotten fucking almost 3 tickets in the last year.
Yeah, how much is the total of those 3, like all together?
Well, I think so. I've gotten 2 speeding tickets and I got a parking ticket in the city here. So I think altogether it's probably at like $120, something like that. Because they're all about 40 or 50, and then the parking ticket I got was like $20. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're the bomb.
There's
They're the bomb.com. Which, like,
Yeah.
I definitely, like, I have definitely driven way fucking worse. Like, there's been times, like, me, Kobe, and Ags would, like, go down there, and we're just, like, being goons. You know what I mean? Like, I've totally driven way worse down there, and nothing has happened to me. But, yeah, I don't know. They've just been nailing the shit out of me.
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Nail me, bro.
So, yeah, tomorrow... Wake up, make pizza. She's getting her goddamn... The reason why we're leaving late is because she is getting her eyelashes done. So she'll be ready at like 1.
Oh, okay.
So make pizza, might grab some... That's the other thing too, is that I don't know what the price difference is. Like, should I buy a beer here or do I buy a beer down there? But I'm just going to buy it up here, I think. Because I don't think it's going to be... Like, I don't think it matters that much.
Well... What you could do, stop in New Jersey or Maryland or whatever, because it's like not taxed.
I don't know if I'm going to go through New Jersey, though.
I
think that's too east.
Taxed in...
Because even if it's...
going Georgia?
Yeah. I'm sure it probably is. But even if it's not taxed, if the overall price of it is more expensive, then, you know what I mean? But regardless of if it's more expensive or cheaper, I don't think that it's going to be a huge enough difference to, like, really care. You know?
Yeah.
I'd rather just, like, have it on me.
That's true. At all times.
If I get bored on the drive, get a little drink.
A little road beer going. No, that'll be good. That'll be fun. This is your first, like, big vacation in a while, huh?
Yeah, last time I went on vacation was in Rehoboth. That was kind of fun. That was a good time. But yeah, this will be cool. And then I gotta stack my money. Then I gotta stack my bread. I gotta stack my bread. I'm already in vacation mode, like the last probably 3 or 4 days. Like, I haven't cooked shit.
Checked out. Oh yeah.
I've been totally checked out at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was such a struggle to just like finish my notes on Friday. I was like, I just want to like not do it and just like say fuck it and just leave it in the past. But I was like, I'll just do my job. I fucking was thinking about it last night. I have to call Courtney and tell her to add something to one of my notes because I forgot to put it in there.
Oh really?
We like
rip.
I won't say it on
Yeah,
here,
probably don't say it. You've said enough.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. It'll be vibes.
Hell
Bring
yeah.
the mushrooms. I was thinking about doing the mushrooms when we got there for the ghost tour, but then I was kind of like, man, if I'm like in all these bars and like doing all this stuff,
Nah, you'll be fine on mushrooms. It won't be.
nah, it'll be cool. It'll be
You'll
chill.
be right. If you have any left over though,
Yeah,
I'm done with you when you get back.
yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Depending, will she do them or just you?
Just me.
Mm. You
That's
gotta get the
more for me.
You gotta get the McDouble. You gotta do what I did.
I just eat them raw.
That's
I don't
fucking
give a
insane.
fuck.
You Mike Tyson it.
I never really understood like why people don't like the shit so much, because really, like, if you just break them down in little pieces, and then
Yeah, but
it's
they're
kind of
like
like
all
a
chewy
powder.
and weird. Well,
You gotta break them down real good, like little pieces, and then it's
Yeah.
just like a little powder, and you just pinch it. That's how me and Kobe always used to do it. Wash it down with some tea, but yeah, I never
Yeah.
put it in food. I don't know. I'll just do
Eat
it raw.
a
I don't give a
burger.
fuck.
eat a burger.
Kobe did that. The first time Kobe ever did mushrooms, he was down at my house with this fucking other guy.
When we threw up.
He threw up on my couch, yo, and I was living at my mom's
Yeah.
still. So he like, dude, I don't even understand it. Like he ate them and then like just like projectile vomited basically like
That is
all
so funny.
all up on my couch, and I was able to get it out.
That is a crazy. Like, how much did he eat? Like, that's a crazy.
I think it was just from like the taste of it.
Huh.
But then in the same vein,
gotta get in the burger.
months later, me and him were just like doing this, like pinching it and just taking it.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd.
So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to take a little bit more, but shout out to Eastside being very gracious. Big fan of the show. He was able to give them to me.
Yeah. Big fan of the show. Esai, if you're down in Georgia next week, we're having a meetup, Basement B.
Yeah. If you fans, if you're in Savannah, Georgia, drop a comment on this video, and we'll figure out a link situation.
Drop a comment if you've actually killed yourself yet from listening to all these. Yeah.
What are you gonna do while I'm gone? Do you have any plans? Are you gonna do
Fucking-
anything cool?
Dude, I want to be butt ass naked walking around here
Yeah.
all day.
You have the free
straight
crib.
jerking it. No. The one time I wasn't. I don't think I was naked, but I was like shirtless, and sometimes I feel weird because like I'm by the window, but I'm like, whatever. I've seen the previous tenant just straight shirtless looking out the window.
True.
So, yeah, I don't know. Well, I do have work all week, so I'll be doing that.
Yeah.
Probably nothing cool. When do you get back?
I'll probably be back by like Saturday, because we'll leave Friday. It depends on what the vibes are, because I might just try to powerhouse it all the way back on Friday,
Yeah.
or just stop somewhere and get a hotel and then get back by Saturday. But I expect to be back late Saturday.
Okay.
If I'm not back by Saturday, something wrong is
Something
happening.
devious
Something
is
bad
going on.
happening.
Yeah, I don't know what my plans are. Probably the same thing I always do. Black out and see what I can get into. I don't know.
See what I can get into.
Yeah, I'll probably, I don't know. Organize.
Damn.
Get rid of these helmets eventually. I do need to try to sell my books from school. I want to get some couple hundred from that.
Yeah.
They're just in a box taking up room. I don't refer to them anymore, so
Hmm.
there's like probably like one book that I want to keep just in case, like if I want to like look at something, but aside from that, there's like a lot of other books where I'm just like, this is retarded, so maybe I'll do that.
We're gonna try to go to Buc-ee's too. She just texted me about it. We're gonna try to go to
yeah.
Buc-ee's. I want to go to Buc-ee's, and then there's some
The
place
closest
called.
one is in Tennessee, I think, on your way down.
I won't be going through Tennessee though,
I don't know what other one is down
because
there.
I know it's
guess
like
maybe
a
further
western
south is
thing,
probably.
or yeah, southern. So
Mhm.
I'm hoping that by like the time that we're in like a Carolina, we'll be somewhere.
There's no Buc-ee's in Carolina.
nowhere.
I don't think so. My grandparents had said, like, when we went to Tennessee, we stopped at a Buc-ee's. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But they live in South Carolina. There's nothing there.
Is it South Carolina and then Georgia, or isn't there a state in between?
North Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. Like South Carolina and then it's Georgia. Is that how that is? There's nothing in between there.
Let me see here.
There is one in South Carolina, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Along I-95.
North Carolina. We get down to Alabama. Hmm.
There is one in Georgia as well, so
There's in Georgia, yeah. Pigeon Forge. Okay, we were at that one. Huh. Yeah, I
have a
guess there is.
yeah.
They're creeping up here. Buc-ee's grocery store.
I have
down
a
right-
feeling that I'll be fucking around a lot on Friday. Like if there's a Buc-ee's and it's out of the way, I'll I'll probably be going to
Where's
it.
Georgia? Am I retarded? Is this Georgia?
It's above Florida.
Atlanta. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, one state over, right? Alabama. Go visit Ray.
Could go to Ray's house. Ray is either dead or got locked out of his Facebook again because he has not posted like all year.
No.
Nah, he's gone ghost.
Maybe he made a fourth Facebook or whatever.
Zero Dark 30 mode.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I just want to like really let loose, you know.
I'm glad it's with
I
Lena,
want
not
to,
with me. Fucking menace.
I want to really just fucking go all out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just really have a wall of a time.
That'll be good.
I'll be getting real high. That's the one thing that I kind of wish that I did. Is stock up on weed and stuff. But I have the pen, so I don't really care. I already checked the laws down there that they don't have dispensaries. It's like medical only, so you can't.
You can't just go in and like buy shit.
It would be if I could just
Yeah.
buy something, or if I could just like we could walk around, I could like smoke a blunt or something. Can't do it. That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
But I will be high the whole trip, and I will be drinking probably more than
yeah.
average.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to,
I'm trying to get-
record and document some of your time. For
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I was thinking maybe do a little vlog ski.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're really on some shit.
That'll be good.
Maybe get a tattoo. Tatao, as they say in Far Cry. Like that kid.
Like that kid. The Far Cry tattoo kid.
Remember that? Yeah. You played Far Cry 3?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
On 360?
That black guy that saves you after you run from Voss after he kills your brother in the beginning. He's like, I give you the sacred Tatao.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought you were going to say when there's like there's the fight with Voss and it's like all trippy and shit. And then like you end up like killing him, I think. I think that's like the end of the
It's
fight.
like all quick. It's you like press like W. Like it comes like it's like a prompt and then you like dodge.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like quick time
And then you
event.
like stab him in the neck or something. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll tell you my plan here coming up for video games. Buy the Switch 2 immediately.
Damn, that's insane.
Nah, fuck
That's
that, dude.
crazy.
There'll be a lot of games I could play on that now with like the better graphics and everything. Like finally can do like Hogwarts Legacy and not have it be like in like 480p, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen the comparisons of like, oh, this is what it looks like on a PlayStation Pro or PS5 or PC. This is what it looks like on the Switch. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't do that. But so play through all those games, maybe some Doom on there, you know. But eventually, I would love to get a PC sometime in the next 2 years.
2 years.
Is timeline wise here.
Wow.
2 years, just so that way.
Planning, bruh.
Yeah.
2 years is insane.
Well, maybe I don't know. We'll see.
No.
Basically, but to play replay Far Cry 3 and everything.
Yeah,
like that.
I got
shit.
Far Cry on Steam. Yeah,
such
I
a
got
good
Blood
game.
Dragon on there too.
I only ever played the third one, so I would love to replay that one and then just pick up and just
Yeah.
continue.
Fourth one was pretty good, and the fifth one was pretty good
Let's say
actually.
because there's like one in America, right?
I think that's the fourth one. Or the
Yeah.
No, that's the fifth
The
one.
sixth one has fucking Breaking Bad guy in it.
Yeah, sixth one is Breaking Bad guy. The fourth one is Pagan Ming. It's in like the Himalayas or some shit.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good actually.
You know, the fifth one was America, maybe.
The fifth one was America.
Yeah.
If you got those games on PC, I would buy them and we could play them co-op.
Oh shit! Really? I didn't.
Yeah,
even
you
know
can't do the third one, but I think that the
Okay.
fourth one and up you can.
Ooh.
You could skip that one. It's like the primal one. That was I didn't play it, but everybody said it was dog shit. That's
Oh,
like
what number was
caveman
that?
and shit. I don't even think that it wasn't. It was just like Far Cry Primal, and it was
I think
like
it's just like a one-off.
it was
kinda
just like
thing.
dog shit. Yeah, and they like reused the same map from the one before. It was like the whole thing.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get into some Ark Survival. Game's so
Definitely
old.
don't.
No.
It's like when I try to get into Rust.
Mm.
Oh my god, I put like a month into Rust, and I was like,
Fuck
dude,
Rust.
I cannot do this.
Fuck Rust. Fuck Rust.
I still have that shirt.
Do ya?
There's like so many shirts. Like every single time I move, I see them.
Mm.
Like I have like my Fuck Rust shirt, and I have like my little Mayo shirt. Remember that little alien guy I have?
Oh yeah.
I still have them,
Do ya?
and I'm just like I can't get rid of them.
No.
Like they're just so classic. I can't get rid of them.
Yeah. I wonder. I do like your. Zin's down. I do like your narcotic shirt. That one's a classic. Where'd you get that from?
That one, that shirt is actually Corby's dad's old shirt.
Oh, really?
Corb's dad had it, and then he gave it.
No way that was fitting him.
Well, that's why I gave
Okay,
it. To him.
his dad's smaller than too.
That was his dad used to be a lot skinny. It was when he was doing more meth. Goddamn. How do you feel about stopping in Fayetteville, North Carolina for the night? Fans, tomorrow I will be in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Fayette.
KK. Let's do that. Look at hotels? Question mark?
Yeah. I was gonna say I need to start ordering more shirts off of Cool Shirts or whatever. Not Cool Shirts. That's cold ones. I do need a Cold One shirt with a little guy because they have some like death metal shirts. I think.
I feel like the last time I was on their store online, they like didn't have any. They're like all out of stock and everything.
But yeah, if you're down south and you come across some grog, I don't know on your way there.
They're not. I already looked.
They're not.
The only place that will have them that's even close to me is Orlando, Florida,
Fuck.
and from Savannah, that's like another 3 or 4 hours
Yeah.
south. Because I thought the same thing. Because
Damn it.
I think the place that's closest to us is Ohio.
Mm.
You have to go to Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's all of Florida has. I thought it was only just Orlando. But maybe it's all stores in Florida. But yeah, the closest thing to us is Ohio. They have them at like certain stores and ship. I don't really understand why you can't just like ship it.
Yeah.
I don't really
I mean,
understand.
I've had alcohol shipped, like the
That's
Buffalo
what I'm saying.
Trace.
I don't really get how that works, but
Yeah, maybe they're just not big enough yet, you know.
I guess.
But
Or I think it's because I think that the way that they do it is they have it at certain stores and certain like distributors and like warehouses in those states. So they'll ship it from like if there's one of those places in the state, they'll ship it from there, but they won't do across the state.
Yeah,
It has
probably
to be
different like
it
regulations. or
has to
whatever.
be in the same state that wherever the warehouse or whatever has it.
Mm.
I think that's the whole thing.
Makes sense. No, but I need to get more shirts from the shirts thing on Twitter. How they have like super funny ones all the time. I'm still thinking about that Garfield one I showed you. I don't know if it was from them, but I think it was
like a Garfield
Twitter.
9/11 one.
Yeah, and it was like 9/11. I want 911 lasagnas or something. And it's Garfield as a plane.
Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, fans. Big things are coming, but life will begin to slow down for the squad, for the boys. I'm drinking beer today. It's feeling good. Get my start on. Yeah, I'm trying to train my body for the next week, next 6 days. And then when I get back, it's nothing but the grind. I'm putting my nose to the grindstone, pull myself up by my bootstraps, and get it in every day.
That's right. I gotta go get it.
I have no PTO after all of this. I have like 2 days.
Really?
Well, I have like 2 weeks total, but then like I've been sick. I've been in the hospital. I've been doing that, and now I'm taking 5 days off for this. So I have like a day or 2 left.
You don't accrue it, right? You just get like 2
I
weeks
just
for the
have
year.
2 weeks straight
Yeah,
up.
that's annoying. Because like I can keep like a rolling count going.
Yeah.
So then I can just like, I forget what I'm at now. I could basically take another week vacation, which is what I'm trying to do in the summer. But then after that, I'm kind of screwed. So luckily now that we're at a 6 season, you know, I just do my job up until vacation. I'll probably have enough, and then get into 6 season, start calling off again, being a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I just don't want to go to work, I'll just call off and just not get paid.
Right.
Like, it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Yeah, and the other thing that sucks about it is that it doesn't like carry over. I have to like use all of it within a year, or they just like cash me out for it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of gay.
Yeah. Might as well use it up. Type shit.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get back, figure out all this stuff for school. I'm gonna see a
Yeah.
lot of people Doctor wise, I think I have to get a lot of things checked out.
What do you mean?
I just have like some lumps, some pains, some different things
Oh.
going on. So
Okay. See what's up with that.
yeah, I mean, I met
Or-
my deductible for the year already, so I might as well
Yeah,
cash in.
it's- yeah.
Just cash in like
I
a
mean,
motherfucker.
What else?
I
what
might
you got
have to
going
pay
on?
off them goddamn medical bills I have because everything that I'm gonna do is through LGH. They're not gonna want to do anything for me if I owe them $3,000, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
Well,
I
they
don't
can't really
really
turn you
care.
down. I don't think so.
I mean, I think for like if I go to the emergency room, they can't. But if I have like a scheduled like X-ray or something, I think that they can be like after a certain amount of time, they can be like, you have to pay this before we do anything for you.
What lumps you got going on?
A couple things.
Where at? Let's lay it out.
My breasts.
Well, you got
The hell is that?
gynecomastia. That's what I had.
What's that mean?
Is it under your nipple?
No, it's like on my nipple.
It's on your nipple. Does it hurt when you push on it? Feels like a little marble.
Well, they like come and go. Like this has happened to me a couple of times where like it'll be like really painful and like I can feel it.
Yeah.
And then after like a day or two, like the next day it'll be kind of tender.
Yeah.
And then the day or two after that it will like not hurt and like the lump will be gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
how,
I'm not like scared about it. Like I don't think it really fucking matters.
Yeah, I don't know
but-
how quick they go away, but I had that shit like twice. That
Yeah.
was because I had to have a fucking mammogram done.
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do. Just kind of like get some scans or whatever, just to like see what's going on. But I'm not like super scared about it.
Right.
I like to see an ENT. I talked to James about it, but my left tonsil is like asymmetric from my right, which I noticed recently. I had him look at it, and he thinks it's fine, but I'd rather just like have somebody take a look at it. I want to see about. I heard about somebody getting their turbinates reduced.
They're what?
Their turbinates, like the bone inside your nose.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I saw somebody.
you want a nose job?
I just want to, because I don't have a deviated septum, but I definitely like just don't breathe as well through my nose as I feel like I probably should. And I don't know if that's the issue or like if I need to get one of those fucking things.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
have a deviated septum.
Yeah, because I have to look at my X-rays from work because you can see it on like the full mouth ones, but like I've never really, I don't know, I haven't looked at it, but
Yeah.
I want to see about that. But having this weird stuff with my heart, I feel like I have like, I feel like it's definitely related to the nicotine. Like whenever I use nicotine
Yeah.
stuff, like shortly after I'll. Like my chest will kind of hurt a little bit, and if I don't know if it's just me kind of wigging out or if I have like an arrhythmia going on like afterwards, because I looked it up and then it was saying that it can like constrict your blood vessels and it can lead to heart disease and
Right.
shit like that. So I would like to have something done. Like I don't know. I'd rather not have like a fucking like echo done or anything like that. I don't think
Yeah,
they would
probably.
do that,
Yeah.
but. If I get like a stress test or at least maybe go to work and just set my shit up on an EKG and just like watch it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Since I met my deductible, I kind of just want to do everything. Like I still want to do this allergy testing.
Might as well. I mean.
Just do a bunch of shit. Just kind of cash in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All that.
There you go. What a fun year this will be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this will be great. I get my new Invisalign trays the week I get back.
Oh, okay. I'd say I can tell yours is. You're straightening out that
Isn't it
gap
crazy?
there. It is pretty crazy.
It's fucking insane, dude.
It's cool to see the before and after.
Yeah, I wish. I mean, my reference pic for the before is the one that you took me at Marilyn Manson because you can just see
Oh yeah,
everything, and then eventually when I'm done. But yeah, the gap is closing. But even just like here, like all of these are like straight almost.
Yeah.
Like before, they're like one's fucking over here and the other one's behind. Like,
How many more weeks you got of that?
well, the tray that I have now, I've been doing them all for 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
But this one I'll be in for 2 weeks, and then I don't know if the next one's that I'm in or another just like week after week, or if it's gonna go up to 2 weeks.
Right.
But I'll still be in these bitches for like at least a year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your teeth are gonna look good.
And that's just if everything like works out, because in Courtney's been Invisalign, but then like with her shit, like her one tooth down here was like going more out the front, and then they had to order more. So like that's just if everything just works
Goes
out the
well,
way that
yeah.
we think it is. But I'll probably be more like a year and a half, probably.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I did.
I'm not too upset about it. The only thing that sucks is that I kind of was like, oh, I'll just use my HSA to pay for my Invisalign type shit. But then I got hit with the $3,000 medical bill. So,
Yeah.
but then the checks I get every month, I'll just use that towards it.
That's
So I
true.
don't really give a fuck. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I was thinking about paying off all my debt all at once. I think what I'm gonna do is just when I come back, just pay half of it, like
Just
put like
half it,
6,000 down,
Yeah.
and then just for like the rest of the year, just really conserve and probably pay like a band on it a month. So I'll be
Yeah.
hopefully I'll be done with I'll be done paying it off by the end of the year without a doubt,
Yeah.
and then all that. Yeah, because I was like, I don't know if I really want to do all that, especially coming back from vacation and shit. I don't think I'm going to ball too hard on vacation, but I'll probably still spend like a band and a half. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Might as well get some cool little souvenirs.
Get some shit. I know everybody at work is like, bring me this, bring me that. I'm like, fuck,
Jesus.
man, I got to get everybody a little couple of gifts. I have this one dude, man.
Fuck that. I would have been like, suck my dick. Fuck you guys.
He's so funny, this guy. He's 80 years old, and he's like the coolest dude ever. He's a patient of mine, and he sees us on the 1st of May, and we're doing some implants on him and shit. And he's like so dope. His birthday was a couple of weeks ago, and I had to talk to him on the phone yesterday. But I talked to him like a month ago, and he was like, it was like the day before his birthday, and he was like, "What are you gonna get me for my birthday?" And he loves cars and shit. He's the one that's like talking about like his Porsche and like everything.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be funny. I have to look for it, but I want to get him like when he comes in, like get him a little Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah,
like a cool car and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how legal that is.
Nah,
I don't know if you're like supposed to really do.
No, you can
I
do
think
that.
Ethically, it's not okay, but I'm
It's
still
just
gonna
if you
do it.
take
I don't really
gifts.
care.
I mean, just the other day there was a patient that's been in the hospital for 4 months, and someone got her ice cream for her birthday, like just a little something, because she's been literally in there for so fucking long. But it's like you can't take bribes. You can't take.
I will though.
If they try to,
I will though.
under the table. Yeah.
This lady got us a gift basket earlier
Ooh.
this week.
Is that my phone or yours?
Mine.
Like, what's going on there? What's going on there?
So.
Are you gonna play the new Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Fuck no. I was so hyped for it, and then I saw the reviews, and I was like,
Yeah.
I should have known better. I was like actually like kind of excited. I was like, oh, this thing's gonna be dope.
It looked. The trailer made it look cool.
It made it look cool, and it made it look like it wasn't gonna have that RPG shit in it, where like the enemies like level up and like have health bars and shit. And then I don't know if there's leveling in it, but they have health bars, and I'm like, well, what's the fucking
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I don't want to deal with some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that's just kind of gay. Yeah, they said the story in it is like okay. The world is like the best part.
Is it open world?
It's open
like
world.
Big Japan or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if that shit's like $15 on Steam, one day I'll buy it, but I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
shit.
Just wait for the winter sale.
Yeah, I still have to see if fucking because I got Lena that new graphics card, but she hasn't downloaded Red Dead yet. I'm itching to see how that goes because I think the graphics card is good, but I forget how much RAM she has. So we might have to get her more RAM too. I was at fucking Costco earlier getting my stocking up on the medicine, and I saw a PC there. It's honestly a good. If you wanted to get one, it's a good deal. It's like I forget what it was. It had like the same motherboard that I do, good RAM. There was like a decent processor, and it had like a 4060, and it was only like $900.
Oh, okay.
Which is like, I mean, if you want to get like a fucking 4060 right now, you're paying probably like $600.
Yeah.
So the whole thing together, it's a really good deal.
Yeah, seeing because weren't you telling me the 4060 to like the 4 to the 5 series isn't worth it, but like I had a 1060 when I last played PC games, so it's like even if I'm at a 2 series, that's a crazy upgrade.
Even if you just, I mean, if you could get a 4060, that's the bomb. But even if you just settled for like a 3090, if you got like a 3090 Ti, that shit would still just rape everything.
Yeah.
And if you had
It's
enough
like I told you,
RAM.
Meg's brother, fucking
Yeah.
5060 Ti or whatever
That's
it is.
so retarded, dude. It's like
$750.
everything that I have seen, everybody is like, do not buy a 50 series card.
Oh yeah. Well, he
They're
went from a
like, "Don't do
1060.
it." Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it's bananas.
Yeah, that's why if you are waiting a year or two to get a PC, it's good because probably by that time that you're looking, the 60 series will probably be out and everything will be
Yeah.
like you could probably get a
Way
3090 for like $300
Yeah.
or $400.
Yeah, because I'll definitely play the fucking Switch 2 dry. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm so excited for that shit. So good, so good.
I was looking at PS5s a couple days ago because I was like, I'm gonna want to play GTA 6. I will want to play
Yeah.
it. I think it's gonna just be as good as everybody's saying it's gonna be. There's no way that it's not.
Just throw that bitch
It's
out
gonna
there on
be-
the big screen.
Yeah, it's gonna be a generational video game. Like it will be like the benchmark for the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do want to see what's going on with it, but I
And
don't know.
eventually, I mean, for whenever I know we talked about this, like whenever Elder Scrolls 6 comes out,
yeah,
I will buy whatever I need to play it. So it's like
yeah,
PC wise or fucking console, you know. That shit, I'll take a week off of work just to play it. Seriously, like.
yeah. Those are really the only two things I was thinking about. Download Fallout 4 again tonight, playing through a little bit of that. That shit just doesn't hit for me. I saw this video on my YouTube and
It's alright. I played a little bit of it. on my
yeah,
PS5.
I
It was-
played a fuck ton of it on the PS4, but I
I
saw
just like couldn't fucking like going from PC to controller again, like going from keyboard to controller again,
yeah,
was so difficult
It
for me
feels like
for
dog
fucking
shit.
Fallout 4 because like I remember growing up like, oh, controller's great, and then once you get to PC, it's like this is so much better, and I like legit like couldn't hit a shot
Yeah.
in Fallout 4, and I would just waste all my ammo and be fucked, and I was just like, this is stupid.
And maybe I'm just the minority, but I like the PS3. Do you have a PS3?
I
Or you-
played it, yeah, it's a good controller.
I like PS3 controller way more than the PS4 controller.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel as good.
That's what I originally played Skyrim on. Was my
Mhm.
friend's PS3. That was the best.
PS3 controller was goated,
Yeah.
but yeah, I want to see what's going on with it. I honestly, because they said that GTA 6 is going to come out this year, but I'm just not seeing it. Like no new trailers, no new nothing, no
Yeah.
release date, no price for the game.
Yeah,
We're
it's probably gonna be like $100 though.
We're almost 4 months into the year. I just don't see them like, drop like one or two more trailers and then be like, yeah, this shit's gonna come out in a couple months. I'm not seeing
well, allegedly, from the rumors and the leaks, the Switch 2 Direct that's actually revealing the console specs and everything and the price and all the games and everything, that's going to be April 2nd. So it's coming up real soon.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's rumored that you can pre-order it April 2nd and it should come out June of 2025. So I'm thinking I'm just going to fucking drop the money, pre-order it, and then just wait, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it because I mean I got the Switch when I think a year after it released, so I've had that for fucking 8 years now. Like it's been a minute.
I remember playing that at your old crib.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was
You and
fun.
Eastside farming me on Smash. Just be like, let's play Smash, and I'm like, all right, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then I'm
Yeah.
just getting raped in the ass,
Yeah,
dude.
ass raping you all night.
Link
I just
goated.
remember that fuck Link.
Link
I
and
just
Baby Link.
remember with Corby and Sam. You remember that? Us smoking up in that room
Oh
and then
my
fucking
god, that's what that kid. What is that
zoning
kid's
out.
name? The full name.
Sanshuba.
Is that what his name? Dude,
Mhm.
we remember me and Corby used to chill with that guy for
Yeah.
like no reason.
Yeah.
We brought him over to your crib.
And
one
he was like, I
time.
got a little weed, and we were all smoking his weed,
Oh
and
my
like
God,
we played. Yeah.
I completely forgot about that
Mhm.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
I know. I wonder what he's up to now.
I can't even remember what he looks like.
Probably nothing good. Like real nerdy.
I know he had glasses.
Yeah. Fucking Four Eyes over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, big things to come. Big things to come for the boys.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Big year. 20 minutes left.
That's all right.
What do you want to make fun of? You see my tweet? My funny tweet?
I saw that you had tweeted. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it said. What was it?
Paying homeless people $20 to
Hmm.
fist fight. And then,
Somebody commented on it. Didn't
Yeah.
Brian comment on it or something?
no, Adam did.
Bubby. Blue Bubby.
Blue Bubby, yeah. But he said about betting, and I was going to put only if they're black. I didn't yet. I'm still debating it.
I was playing a game of CS earlier, and this kid said that I was cheating, that I was hacking.
Yeah.
And then, cause my Steam ID is different from my actual Steam username.
Okay.
Like if you pull up my profile in the URL, you can actually see what my real Steam like username is that like I first created. That's like linked to my account.
Okay.
So he took that, went on Instagram, and then searched it, and then he was putting that into the chat saying that that was me.
What was it?
So on Steam it's B Tarso.
Okay.
So he put B Tarso into Instagram and just went to the guy that owned that at, and then he put it into the CS chat, and he was like, "Look at Death to America's Instagram."
Oh,
and it
my
was
God.
like I thought for a second I thought he had me because I've had Instagrams in the past that are similar to that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I never had the OG one. Like I've always had to do that in like numbers or whatever afterwards. And I was shitting on him because it was like some random like some dude from like Spain or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he was trying to talk shit on me, so I looked up the Instagram, and the dude that owns that Instagram is a doctor, and I was like, "Yeah, that's me. I'm a doctor." Blah blah. And I was
Oh my
he was
God.
like, "You're trash," and I was like, "Well, I'm a doctor. I make way more money than you." And I was just shitting on him.
Fuck yeah.
I thought it was so funny, yeah, that he thought he had me for a second, because I was like, "How the fuck did he find that?" And I thought about it, and I was like, "You're retarded, dude."
Yeah.
And I use the same fucking username for everything.
Yeah. That's great.
So that's all right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Angry Orchard's going down like water right now. Yummers.
That's number 3, I think, for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slam that shit full.
Big fan of them. Big fan of them.
How's the cherry coke coming along? You want a little crown in there?
Def not. I hate
Alright.
the Crown, bro. I do like E&J though. E&J's not too bad.
Fuck is E&J?
It's like it's basically like Crown. It's a little different. That's that shit. The one time I went up to Cobes, and we were like, I think I stayed the night. And we woke up the next morning. And me and him were the first ones at the liquor store. It was like 10 or 11 in the morning.
I've done that before. Oh, you
Yeah.
look horrible. Because I was like, oh, I need more liquor for tonight. Oh, I need to pick up my prescription. So I get my prescriptions, head to the liquor store, and it's like, I was like, oh, they open up 9 a.m. It's
Yeah.
it's a terrible look.
Yeah, we were the first ones in there. We got the E&J, and then we went back to his house, and then we drank like half the bottle. It was probably like by like if we got the bottle at like 10, we had half of it down by like 11 or 12.
Fuck yeah.
And we were smoking, and then by like 1 or 2 o'clock, he was just passed out, and I was like, I felt good, and I was like, I'm just driving home. I drove all the way back to
Yeah.
Jim and Doug's. I was like, I'm fucking out of here, dude.
Yeah. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Did you check that art page out I sent you on Instagram? Did you like some of that shit? You looked
I
through
meant
it?
to, and I didn't do it.
Oh yeah, you should let me know what you think, because I was thinking we could get some bigger pieces for the walls, even if just like right here in the hallway, like three big ones. Like they look like massive frames, like bigger than that picture. If we just get 3 ones for the hallway here.
No, I'm down. Yeah, I'll look after this. I know, yeah, because you sent it to me, and I was like, it does look cool.
Yeah. You're 0 for 2 on that. There's 2 of them down there. Oh yeah. You gonna smoke a cigarette after this?
No, but I'll go out with you.
All right.
Yeah, because I had that thought a couple of days ago, because I don't want to smoke cigarettes with the buttons on and they like turn gray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably not a great idea.
Yeah. By the end of your year and a half, they're just yellow dots on your teeth. Yeah. It's a good point.
Yeah, because yeah. The thing that I'm really excited for, I used to be anti teeth whitening. Now I want to do it, but I've always wanted to like get my shit straightened out. So as soon as my teeth are straight, I want to get them whitened. I'm really excited for that.
I'm still trying to get my teeth sharpened, like my canines, like elongated. I
Yeah,
think it would look cool.
I'm
But,
telling. I really think that Shay would probably do it for you.
Yeah, give me what is?
Say that you know the Broadster.
Yeah, type in the place. Cause I'll call in and be like, yo, how much is it gonna cost? Whatever, but I'll ask for him, cause if I don't get a new retainer, like if they're gonna have to fucking scam me anyway. Oh, this is the one that
I used to work for.
Yeah, but with Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I forgot about him.
I have a feeling like he would probably do it.
Because whether they have to just, I want them.
You kind of have to
little
go
bit
to like a
longer.
shitty dentist to do it.
Yeah.
Like, and he's kind of like.
But I want them to like
would probably do it.
they might have to put something on there to extend it.
Yeah, you can get like
'Cause I
like
have-
tooth lengthening. You
Yeah.
can do something like that.
Because
I
my bite
wonder-
has some room, but I don't know if I close my mouth, if that's gonna eventually like knock the other ones back a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if the only way you might be able to do it is if they just shave the tooth and then make a crown to put on
Yeah.
both sides, and then like on the front make it longer.
'Cause, like I'm thinking,
It is
I don't know, I
kind
feel
of
like
occlusion wise, it's kind of hard to pull off.
yeah, because it actually might run into my smile. It might not even. It might fuck up my other teeth, but if they get I feel like they're
I
already
think
kinda
max
pointy,
wise
too.
you could only do the tops. I don't think you could do the bottoms.
no, I would just want the tops, just like a little bit longer or just like more pointy. Because if I have to buy a new retainer, I might as well do that. And then I just got an ad for CS:GO Roll on my Snapchat. Jesus.
I want gold crowns. I want gold crowns, and I was talking to
I want a
my
little gold tooth back there too, looking like
Yeah.
a pirate, you know.
I was talking to my tattoo guy when I was getting my my cowboy, and I was telling him that's the other thing I want to do too is when my teeth are all done, eventually save up money to get a nice grill. Get like a
Yeah.
decent grill.
Perms.
Yeah, get like
Like how
a
my dad
14
had it.
karat gold like grill.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't know how much they are. I would spend max probably like $2,000 or $3,000 on it.
Yeah. Once you're
I won't
sitting
even
pretty
wear
on
it too,
everything.
just to have it, just to
Yeah.
wear it around the
Just a
crib.
flag. Yeah. My main goal to blow
blow
up
up.
and act like I don't know nobody. Yeah, that'd be good.
Because he has a grill, and I was like, dude, you're so cool. But yeah, maybe tonight that's what I'll do is I'll research some Savannah tattoo artists and just see if I could get in touch.
Yeah, hit him up on email and see if you can get in there.
Yeah.
I was hoping I'd make it to the end of the episode, but I can't. My fucking stomach
You
is hitting me.
you got a poo-poo?
Like we never left.
I also shitted.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you paused it. You thought I was going to keep it rolling for you.
No, yeah, it's probably good you didn't. I was thinking about, you ever have a bad vacation? I've had a couple bad vacations before.
You mean like ones you just didn't enjoy that like everything went wrong?
Yeah.
I
I've
don't
had
know.
a couple. I've had some shit like down in Florida.
Oh, sure.
Like me and my dad. My dad was with this lady named Emily.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like a big old like whore. And I guess like one time I remember like it was like me, him, and her, and like I think her kids were down. I had like two stepbrothers at one point, and they were down there I think. And then like at one point I don't know what the fuck happened. They got in this big argument, and then she just like left with her kids, and then, like me and my dad had to like figure out like she just like went back to the crib. But it was like my grandparents' crib, so I don't even understand. That must have been kind of weird for
In
like
Florida?
in Florida.
Hmm.
And then we had to like get like a fucking bus and like do all this shit and like walk for like probably like a mile and a half, like get back. Like it was like hella weird. And the last time I ever did anything with my grandparents on my dad's side was actually when I went down there. I went to Florida for the summer.
Uh-huh.
And then like my grandfather, he kind of cool, but like I don't really fuck with him. His wife is just such a fucking cunt. And she was like getting mad at me. I was probably like 12 or like 13 or something because like I just like didn't have anything to do down there. They thought that I was gonna like plan out a bunch of shit to do. And after a while, like
As you're 12 years old.
I just kind of want to like chill at the crib, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I didn't want to go to the beach every single fucking day or like, you know,
Yeah.
like do all this gay like old people shit with you.
Right.
And then we drove up from Florida to Pennsylvania. That's when I went to Savannah for the first time.
Oh, okay.
By the time that because we went to, I was in Florida, then we went to Savannah, then we stopped in D.C., and then they dropped me off at my mom's house. But by the time that we got to D.C., she just had like this, like, she fucking like was like, like she hated me. Like at one point, I don't even know what I did to the bitch. Like I was just like chilling. And I remember at one point we were in D.C. and I'm like sitting on a bench, and then they like went behind a tree, and she was just like going off to my grandfather about me, like this
Wow.
and that. And I was like, I don't even know what I did to you.
Huh.
And then my grandfather actually got a kidney stone on the way back from
Oh, yeah.
DC
That's
to
how it happens.
Lancaster.
It jolts.
Yeah. he got the goddamn kidney stone because I remember he was like, I can't piss. And she was like, do you want to go to the hospital? And he was like, no, we have to drop Brody off.
Jesus.
And it was just like a whole it was probably like the
it's
worst.
All your fault.
It was like probably the worst vacation, and it just lasted for like a month and a half. I was like, dude, just get me the fuck out of here.
Oh wow, it was that long.
Yeah, like I was down in Florida. Everything probably went okay for like a week or two.
Yeah.
And then I was in Florida like another like 2 weeks, and then we went to Savannah, and then I was getting I was just getting hated on. By the time that we were in DC for probably like 2 days.
Wow.
And then we got back to Lancaster. I've never been so thankful to fucking like get back home. I was like, get me the fuck out of here.
That reminds me of like, I guess like bad vacation is terms of like, so like my old stepdad, I never really enjoyed going over to his house because it was like his mom, it was his dad, it was his aunt, his family was over. He's Spanish, so I mean like it's a full fucking house all the time, and good food. Don't get me wrong. But it was just like I was super uncomfortable. This was before I told anyone about my stomach issues. So I'm like, I really don't want to be here for hours on end, you know? Like I just want to be home.
Yeah.
And so we went on 2 or 3 vacations with them to like New Jersey. They would like rent a house and it was like walking distance to the beach. Mm-hmm. And full house again. It was the mom, the dad, my stepdad, my mom, my stepsister, his sister, her husband, their 2 kids, or not their 2 kids, her 2 kids.
Yeah.
The husband, he was like from like some Slavic country. He was really weird too. Uh-huh. So there was at least 9 people in that house, right? And so I had to share a room with his nephew, who was, I mean, I was probably like 15 at the time. His nephew was in high school still, so he was probably 17 or 18.
Yeah.
I might have been 14 because I feel like we weren't like 2 years apart where we'd be like cool with each other. It was more of like, you know, like we didn't really fuck with each other that much. But I just remember like the whole vacation, like I'm not, as you know, a beach outside person.
For sure.
And I just remember watching on my iPod, binge watching YouTube Ray William Johnson videos. And all I wanted to do was just be left alone and like watch my shit and just relax.
Yeah, for
Because like, you know, I don't want to fucking do all this shit.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point his nephew took my fucking iPod and like hid it somewhere, and he's like, oh, it's at the beach or whatever, and like there was like this whole beef and thing, and I was like, why are you like messing me with like about this, like fuck off, you know?
Yeah.
But another funny memory from that trip was he's a big stoner. So especially in high school, like he was really skinny. Now he got into bodybuilding and like did steroids and moved to Florida, and like now he's like huge. I see him on Instagram.
Yeah.
But back then he was really skinny, stoner, BMXer. And it was funny because I'm probably 14, he's probably close to 18, and like we're sharing a room together, and he's just rolling up and he's like, you want to learn how to do this? And I was just like, at the time I was like, no. And I'm just like watching Ray William Johnson, and my mom comes in and just like sees him and then was like bitching to my stepdad about it and was like, this is not okay, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay, I mean, like, let him do his thing. I don't really care, but I don't want to be a part of it, you know, at that point. But it was weird vacation wise. And it also reminds me too, like my stepdad, there was a point where once after they separated that he convinced her and I had to come along to go to a Patriots game. And we were in the nosebleed section, and all he could say the whole time was, I'm sorry, there's a nosebleed section. I didn't know that. Like, he thought it was like a last hurrah, like this whole trip would have been like, you know, got us all together again. And like, so he drove to the game and back, and afterwards my mom was like, yeah, I think he was drinking before and after. Like, he was like drunk driving us essentially the whole time. So he was like
from Pennsylvania to like New England,
wherever the game was. I don't know where it was. It might have, I gotta ask my mom what fucking game they were playing, but it was, I know it was a Patriots game. I don't think it was just some random football game.
Yeah.
And
that's probably dope though. You fucking saw like Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, Gronk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to a Patriots game before that.
You saw the whole fucking thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw them like the elite, like they were the best.
The team.
I saw them on like New Year's Eve. They fucking ass raped the Dolphins that night, naturally. Yeah. But no, so I just remember like going to the trip. On the way back, he was really fucking drunk. Like my mom was like, "Oh, I think he was drinking beforehand." And I just remember we had to stop at a McDonald's, and they were just screaming at each other, and she's crying. She gets out of the car, and he's just like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what. He's like venting to me. And again, at that time, I'm probably like 16, and I'm just like, Jesus, dude, like, give it a rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the funniest part was that he would fucking, the way he was driving was so reckless, and then like he'd come up on a car and then like last second brake and then be like on their tail. And so my mom was kind of like doing the thing where you're like fake braking, like you're like nervous and holding on, and he like called her out on it and was like, oh, is that brake working over there? Is that and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. In the car with a fucking psycho.
All vacations as a kid blow, unless if the whole vacation is like kid oriented. Like going to like Disneyland has a pretty high chance of like going well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you're just like going to the beach with like family and shit, like it always just sucks.
It's like a weird,
if you just go somewhere with your family, like it usually just fucking blows.
Yeah. Or they're
even
like,
if
oh,
you
what's
go,
new with you, kid?
Even
like,
if you go to like Disneyland, like if you have like a family that like it's just gonna fight the whole time, you know what I mean? Like it always just like drains the. It's like, why are we even fucking here?
Like, this isn't a vacation. I just want to be home.
How you gonna be mad on vacation?
I know that's right. Yeah, it was a fucking weird times, that one. I'm trying to think of any other.
I hate vacations. I rather would have just stayed at the crib as a kid. I never really went outside as a kid until I was in like 5th or 6th grade.
Yeah, same here. Megan and I were having a conversation. I think she was asking like, were you like an outdoor kid or indoor kid or whatever? And I was like,
I stayed in the crib for the most part until like 5th or 6th grade.
Yeah, I didn't really. There was nothing to do outside. The fuck was I gonna do? You know, like
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was easier for me just because like it was like a small town. I was thinking about it earlier, like I was thinking about this. It's like such classic like small town vibes. Like I remember we used to like play football all the time. Like it would be insane. I would wake up probably like 10 or 11, like on the weekend or like during summer. Kobe would be texting me up, "Yo, bro, want to play football?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm down, but like, who else? And then he somehow he would be like, give me like an hour or two, and he would have like 15 dudes like down at the football field, like maybe not that many, maybe like anywhere from like
15 on
like
call.
5 to 10 other people, like me, Kobe, Ags, and then like 5 to 10 other randoms.
Yeah.
And the one day, like we were playing hella football, and these bitches came down. And we knew them, and they were like, "Yo, you gotta come down to the goddamn, I think it's Memorial. No, I think it's the G-Will. I forget. The other park, basically. They were like, you gotta come down to the other park. Dom Casilli is fighting this other kid." And it was just like some random ass shit. Like we were just doing our thing, and then we walked like 10 minutes to the other side of town. We just saw these two dudes just beating the shit out of each other.
Fuck yeah.
It was just so funny. It was just so random.
That's great.
Yeah, playing the football, playing the basketball. I used to cook. I wish that's the one thing that I am sad about. Even though Kobe said he wants to kill me and all that shit, I'll let it slide. But just the whole idea that like me, him, and Ags will probably like never play like basketball or football ever again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be fair though, the last time that I saw Kobe, I mean, you would probably like, you know, notice it because you do it or whatever. But to the average person, if you look at Kobe, he looks like he's like completely normal. Like you can pretty much move around fine. Like he's not on the cane no more. So maybe one day we could all get a little football game going. We'll have to do two-hand touch.
Two-hand touch.
Little two-hand touch. Can't tackle Kobe.
But yeah, no tackle him.
We could probably do some basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
A little three-hand touch. 2 hands in the dick.
2 hands in the dick.
Get you out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll.
Or you could do the 4-hand touch. 2 hands in the dick and a kiss on the forehead.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Last one to come their pants.
I would love to play basketball more. It's just
we got nothing around here. My old place, we had that park over there.
There is that park that's down the street, like probably 5 minutes away. They do have a basketball court there, but it's always just weird. Like
there's one crackhead that I always see there when I'm driving home from work.
Yeah,
and he's like by the house right there.
Yeah, in the gate. He is always
standing
over
there, and he's just like shoes off.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say like no shoes.
Dude, it is fucking crazy. Without a doubt, every time I come home from work, I'm like, yep, there he is. Like I don't know what the fuck he does. He must live in the park.
He just chills, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always because I definitely used to just pull up to the park as a kid and like play with other kids and try to play against people. But like for me at my age, to like be pulling up to the park,
Yeah.
not knowing anybody, it's just kind of weird.
Going up
me.
to kids.
Going up to kids, like playing against kids or like I don't know other dudes. I also haven't played basketball in like a very long time, so for me to just like pull up and be like, let's run some ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I would get fucking
That's true.
sloshed.
We should get a basketball. We should go.
I'm
Start
down.
Shooting, you know.
I love playing basketball.
We'll see. Although you made fun of me for my shot, I think you and Kobe.
Dude, yeah, your shot is atrocious.
What did I tell you? I don't go outside.
It's fucked up. Yeah.
I got talent other places, but it's not in sports. We know that.
Yeah. No, that was I forgot about that. Yeah, it was like me, you, Adam, Ags. Shayna was there. Yeah. And then those kids were like trying to play against us or some shit, and we're like, dude, we're not trying to we're not trying to play like 4-on-4 full court basketball right now.
Because then I would have had to play, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, I love that shit.
It was funny.